All right, friends, so now what we're going to do is make that border that goes around our, that will go around our flag. You're going to get a piece of paper that's already outlined. Later on, we're going to glue our flag within the lines. But for right now, you're going to paint those outer lines so that in the future, when we go to glue it down, we have all that paint in there. So you're going to be using what's called tempera cakes. They're a little bit like a watercolor, except they're more vibrant. Okay, so in order to get these to work, you have to add some water to them. Okay, so I'm going to get my brush with a little water and move them around. You have red, yellow, blue. Just like the artist, we are starting with those primaries. You're just staying on the outside edge, so we're not going in the middle of our paper at all. And we're going to just start to experiment and paint with those colors. You can mix them, you cannot mix them. Remember, the longer you keep that brush in the paint and move it around, the darker it will appear. So you can create different values, and an art of value of a color is its lightness or darkness. Okay, you can move around if you don't want your colors to mix. So I'm going to go around all four sides, and I'm staying outside the inside line. I'm just doing the outside. You're going to have to be really careful with your placemat because you'll have to move this as you're working so that there's a lot of placemat left over and we're not getting paint on the table. So now I got a little red in there. Maybe I want to experiment with some blue. Again, you're going to have to get some water in that and move it around. Alright, so I really worked around that outer edge. I think I'm done. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the dry areas now, and I'm going to go back on top and really think about if I want to paint some kind of lines or patterns on the first layer, because just like the artist Peter Max, we're going to be doing some shapes and lines in our border. So maybe I want to go back on top of this dried red, paint a blue line. You don't have to do the same lines, shapes, or designs as me. You can come up with your own way to paint these borders. The thing that we are making sure we do is we're filling up all the white space on the outer edge, and we're only using the primary colors.